Dumelang guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you get notified each and every single time that I post new content on my channel. Wow, it's been a while since I've said that. So anyways, happy new year. I took a month break and I am back full force. Basically, you guys are gonna expect to see a lot of makeovers, renovations, anything creative home living basically on this channel. There'll be a lot of DIYs that I'll be bringing to you guys this year. The great ideas that I have, concepts and everything like that I'll be bringing to my channel. So if you guys are new to my channel, I am at a different section of my bedroom. But anyways, let us not lengthen this intro. Let us get straight into what this video is about. I'm gonna kick off this year's content with a bathroom renovation. So I decided I'm gonna divide it into 3 parts because I don't want it to be lengthy or long and I don't want to skip any processes. So we'll be going through each and every single part of my bathroom renovation. If you're interested, stay tuned, but do not worry, I'm gonna include timestamps in my description box, so if you're just looking for anything specific, you can just skip right ahead to that point. First, let us get into the why I decided to go with a bathroom renovation and why I think I need a bathroom renovation. I do have an option of taking down this wall and having a huge bathroom. As you can see, my bathroom is split into 2. This is a bath section and this is just a toilet section. If you're uncomfortable with somebody saying toilet, I am sorry, it's a toilet. Anyways, I could get rid of this wall and then have one huge bathroom, but however, I've lived in an apartment with my siblings before where we only had 1 bathroom. It was difficult because if somebody's taking a bath, you can't use the toilet. If you're using the toilet, somebody else can't take a bath, and I don't like that, so I'm gonna keep the wall. All the doors in my house are problematic, but this one's the least problematic out of all, but however, it was poorly installed as well. I'll show you why. Another problem is this little thing that bothers me on the damn wall. If damn is a cuss word, then I'm sorry. I just cussed. My bad. It is just so traumatizing looking at this thing when you're using the toilet. But guess what? She is not alone, folks. They come in a pair. What? The problem that I have with this door is, yes, it closes, but it still sticks out. Like, look at that. It's sticking out. I want it to be flush, but instead, it is what it is. I didn't bother cleaning for this video. You guys are gonna see it as is. I thought a white bath rug would be a great idea. It'll help me to keep things clean, but guess what? This thing gets dirty in a matter of 2 days or 4 days. So I'm definitely gonna get a new rug. So, coming into the bathroom, don't judge. There's no point in me cleaning this up if I'm just gonna get rid of everything. I installed this with my brother and my dad. You guys saw that, and also that, but I'm planning on changing the faucet so I can have a mixer that is the tap, the shower head, and an actual shower installation, whatever it is. So, yes, guys, the flowers keep on taunting us. And there are a lot of things that they took shortcuts in, like the grout in this bathroom has got mold in it. Oh, I was out of focus for a second there. It has mold in it, and I've got mold in the ceiling. Don't look. I know you might start itching or feeling like, ew, it's disgusting. I get it, it's disgusting. I'm not gonna show it to you because it's probably cringe-worthy. So, and they cut costs on the doors. My door is broken. Why? Because the people who installed the doors in this house just did a crap job, and the previous owners probably cut costs when it came to these doors because these doors can't withstand any form of humidity. If it rains, I can't close any of the doors in this house. There's no storage underneath here, so that's also gotta change. And the texture of this sink, no matter how much you clean it, it's not, what can I say? It absorbs, I know, it's seen better days. Okay, it still gets the job done though, but then, yeah, that's not something you show people, Rennie. Moving on. This sink is not that perfect because it carries a lot of dirt. I don't know, it's porous or whatever the case may be, but it doesn't have that silk finish of a sink. when it comes to the bathtub, there is a separation over there between the bath and this tile. And when you're taking a bath, water does get through there. When you're taking a shower, basically, water does get through all those, that opening and everything. And it is actually affecting the wall, which I'm going to show you now. It is affecting the wall on this end. Now that I've told you why I need a bathroom renovation, I'm just going to give you guys a breakdown of what kind of style that I'm going for and what I'm looking into getting for my bathroom renovation. Well, starting off, I wanted to mix up tiles so that it can add a bit of texture to the bathroom, and then as well as making sure that I keep it modern, because I like the clean lines of being modern, keep it white but bring in the warmth with bohemian feel. I want to mix metals and transition the tile using metal, add black accents and bring in the earthy tone. But however, we're gonna start off by going to measure the bathroom first, so that we know what measurements we can give the people at the store when we go window shopping. But obviously you're not gonna see me measure my whole bathroom, but if you're gonna renovate a space, you want to make the right measurements so that you know that your budget is in the right reality form of things, or whether you need to adjust your budget, what you can do with, what you can do without, what you're willing to compromise on, what you're willing to not compromise on. So obviously I'm not gonna leave you guys behind. We are gonna go window shopping. So we're gonna start off at African tile. What drew me to this section is because I'm looking for nice floor tiles that are gonna be wooden. Obviously we're going for the black accents. I'm just window shopping everything that fits into the idea that I have. I wanted a 3D tile, but however this was too expensive and out of our budget, so we had to settle for something different. And obviously you can see this marble looks so beautiful, and I wanted something marble because I don't know, I always fantasized about having a marble bathroom or marble kitchen. And I love San Marco's mirrors. They light up. Some even tell you what time it is and what the temperature is outside, which is so nice. But however, they were also on the pricey side. But one day is one day, we'll definitely get those. But basically, I just went shopping for marble tiles. That was my main priority. And then obviously looking for something that's gonna bring in that 3D element or texture to the bathroom renovation. I found the perfect tile at CTM. It was a bit expensive, but I mean, marble was my main focal point in my bathroom renovation, so I had to do it right if I was going to do it at all. And so that was something I was willing to splurge on and not willing to compromise on. And then I started looking for a tile that could give me that 3D feel, which I also found at CTM. And honestly, it was my mom's pick. Even though I wanted the 3D tile, she told me you need to compromise on certain things, and she was definitely right, because this bathroom renovation took a lot. It was expensive, more expensive than what I anticipated. And I basically went ahead shopping, went to Leroy Merlin. There's no way that I could not go to Leroy Merlin. They've got great selection. So I basically started looking for cabinetries and sinks. I wanted something that's gonna float on top of my cabinet. So obviously I needed a sink that, you know, would make a statement piece but fit in with my black accents. But however, I found my sink at San Marco, and you'll see it as we go. Okay, now that we have drafted our budget, we've gotten quotes, we've gotten quotations also from the contractor, it is time to set a date as to when I want my renovation to start. And now that I set the date and my parents are in town to oversee this renovation, as I did not take time off work because honestly I did not want to deal with the hustle and bustle of the renovation. My parents are the real MVPs. Shout out to them. Definitely shout out to them. I will link their TikTok account in the description box. Yes, my parents have a TikTok account, guys. But anyways, guess what? Today is demo day. Demo day has started. I was home for demo day because I wanted to basically brief everybody on the idea and concept that I wanted once more, because I mean, you can never be too clear, right? So basically it took 2 days for those two small bathrooms to come down because the tile was holding on for dear life, which is a good installation job for the tiler. But however, the plumber then ended up telling me the reason why my bathtub is basically sinking is because the previous owners had a shower, but they got somebody to do a half job and they didn't do everything up to code, hence why my bathtub was kind of sloping on one side and detaching from the wall. They have refit the bathtub. Obviously they added water to make sure that everything is okay, and they just put everything like accordingly. And then they removed the rest of the tile up there that was left yesterday, and this is just for the bathroom. This is what it looks like now. Crazy. Okay, for the toilet they have finished, now that the bathtub has been refit. My parents caught on something which I missed. Basically, during demo, they broke a window. My windows, both of them. But however, the contractor said he would cover that and replace the windows. No expenses on my side, it's on his side. And my toilet seat was also a bit damaged, and he had to also replace that. But however, moving on into the tiling, basically now that the bathtub has dried up, it's time for the tilers to come in and do the tile job. And honestly, I really loved seeing everything come together, although I wasn't there for like a bit of it, but I got to see everything come together and it was so beautiful. It was a peace moment it was a moment that brought the puzzle together, finally seeing, the light at the end of the tunnel, if I should say so. I like the fact that they were able to execute my idea and bring it into existence, or bring it to life basically. And this is a tile job at the very end. It looks so beautiful. I was so happy, and I'm just excited at this point in time. I really am. Okay guys, that was our bathroom renovation part 1 out of 3 parts. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Comment down below if you guys are getting excited to see the end product, and don't forget to give this video a like. It helps my channel out. And wow, I haven't done this in a while. I don't even know what to say anymore. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, because you do not want to miss the other parts of this video. What you're expecting to see in part 2, it's installations, from doors to painting to cabinet installations to sink installation, faucets installation. Did I say insulation? Installation. And like, there's a lot, but other than that, there is a bit of drama in part 2, because there was a mess from me getting angry, me getting upset, me fighting with contractors, me fighting with body corporate. But you guys will just have to stay tuned for part 2 and see what went wrong in order for things to escalate to that manner. But anyways, I want you guys to not forget to be kind, love, and light. Bye.